What's the most shameless double standard you've ever encountered? My older sister Tina was the golden child who could do no wrong, while I got punished for breathing too loud. But during my senior year, I finally exposed the double standard in the most satisfying way possible. Growing up, Tina got away with everything. When she stayed out past curfew, my parents would say, "She's just being social." But when I came home 5 minutes late from study group, I got grounded for a week. The worst part was how my parents handled our grades. If Tina got a C, my parents would console her about how the teacher must be too harsh, or that class is just really difficult. But if I got anything less than an A, they'd take away my phone and force me to study for hours after school. One time in junior year, Tina literally crashed our mom's car while texting and driving. You know what happened? Mom hugged her and said, "Accidents happen, sweetie." Meanwhile, I once accidentally scratched the car door with my bike, and they made me work at McDonald's for 2 months to pay for the repair. The double standard was so obvious it hurt. Tina could throw huge parties when our parents were away, and they'd laugh it off as teens being teens. But if I had 2 friends over to study, they'd interrogate me about who touched what, and did anyone go in the fridge? Everything changed during my senior year. Tina was home from college for winter break, and my parents were hosting their annual New Year's party. All their fancy work friends would be there, so everything had to be perfect. The morning of the party, my mom gave us both chores. Tina was supposed to pick up the fancy appetizer platters from this upscale deli. I had to vacuum and set up chairs. Simple enough, right? Well, I finished my tasks early and decided to drive by the deli, just out of curiosity. There was Tina's car in the parking lot of the bar next door. Through the window, I could see her doing shots with her old high school friends. I checked the time, 2 p.m. The party started at 6. I took a video of her at the bar, then went inside the deli. Sure enough, no one had picked up our order yet. Now, I could have called my parents right then, but I had a better idea. I picked up the appetizer platters myself and brought them home. When my mom asked if I'd seen Tina, I just shrugged. 6 p.m. rolled around. Guests started arriving. No Tina. My mom kept calling her, straight to voicemail. By 7, my parents were in full panic mode about the missing appetizers. That's when Tina stumbled through the front door, totally wasted, wearing a party hat from the bar, right in front of my dad's boss and all their judgy work friends. My mom tried to cover, saying, "Oh, she must be coming down with something." But then Tina projectile vomited all over the expensive carpet. While my parents were mortified, I calmly went to the kitchen and brought out all the appetizer platters I'd picked up. Everyone turned to stare. "Don't worry, everyone," I announced cheerfully. "I saw Tina was busy at the bar earlier, so I handled the food pickup myself. Who wants a bacon-wrapped date?" The look on my parents' faces was priceless. They couldn't yell at me. I'd literally saved their party. They couldn't defend Tina. She was passed out in her own puke in front of all their coworkers. For the next month, Tina got the kind of treatment I'd dealt with my whole life. Early curfew, no car privileges, constant lectures about responsibility.